But I see them walking fast. When I say fast, I mean like, but what had my attention was, what is that in their hand? Now you see it's three people. Now on the opposite side, I only saw one person. So now that I crossed over on my side, I'm like, it's three people and they all got something in their hand. So I'm like, who is, so I'm walking fast because I see that they walking fast. Yes, we got street lights, but it was still like, we was still a nice little distance. I couldn't make out who it was. So I'm like, Beth, James, y'all, look, boy, y'all, Beth. I finally get their attention. They was all huddled up on Beth porch. So Beth don't come off the porch. I'm like, y'all, who is that? And as they get closer, before they can even respond, we saw who it was. It was Cody. Kenyatta, which is Cody's sister, and then his younger sister. Now, I don't really see his younger sister like that, but she do be outside from time to time. But Cody got a rake. Who are you about to do? Because what you coming down here with your chest perked out for? You see Kenyatta got a shovel. Who you finna dig up? Like, I was adding everything up in my hand. Then the youngest sister, she had like a bat, but it wasn't a real bat. It was like one of the bats that the kids play with, but it's still like, that might still hurt. Like, hold on, wait. My little three musketeers. My three musketeers, what we about to do here? So Beth like, oh, y'all came down here to start a war? So James like, nah, we ain't starting no war. He like, y'all not finna make my auntie, you know what I'm saying, crib hot. So Cody like, yeah, well, no, y'all wanted to swing on me now. Y'all, nobody swung on you. Only person swung on you was Beth. Beth clucked you upside the head. You give it to who it belonged to. Don't come down here trying to give it to nobody else. But I'm laughing, right? I'm laughing because I could tell that his feelings hurt. So I'm laughing and I'm like, Roy, look, wait, they brought a rake, bro. They brought a rake. So he like, Brody Doty, try me now. Try me now. I'm like, I never tried you. I'm like, I asked you a question. You don't want to fight. So Beth like, all they got is one swing, and I'm going to clear them all, even the little one. Stop playing with me. Go on ahead. So I'm like, y'all, I'm telling Cody them to get it, because it was like they was still kind of in front of my house, but Beth was in front of her house, but we got a gate that kind of separated. So I'm telling Cody like, yo, like, get from in front of my house. He like, I ain't gotta leave. Y'all went in front of my house. I ain't gotta leave nowhere. I'm gonna be right here. He holding the rake. I'm like, yo, I'm telling you, come on, man, get from. You gonna be on camera. You gonna be the one that's caught. Just get from in front of my crib. So he like, I'm not going nowhere. So Beth like, so what y'all came down here to do? Straight up. Kenyatta like, y'all up here trying to bully my brother. Y'all up here trying to jump my brother. I'm like, nobody tried to jump your brother. Your brother tried to give my brother a appeal. And so Kenyatta like, what? I'm like, yeah, just ask him. Just ask him. So the little girl, she like, I'm ready to swing my bat. Who you want me to swing my bat on, Kenyatta? So Kenyatta like, just be quiet, just wait. So James like, ain't nobody finna fight right here. Y'all gotta take that somewhere else. Look, going on back down to the out crib before I go tell your mama on you. So Cody like, go tell her. So the little girl like, our mama already know we down here. Straight like that with her little smart mouth. Our mama already know we down here. So James like, look, if one of y'all swing any of those, I promise you, I'm gonna drag y'all. I'm gonna swing on y'all too. Now James is like a polar bear. He's a big boy, and I believe that he would pull Kenyatta. He would pull them all down there back to the crib. So they like, no, what y'all want to do though? So James said, ain't nobody doing nothing. He like, nah, this gonna be the last time me telling y'all to go on y'all block with that. So boom, Cody was like, it's cool. I'ma see y'all. Cody, you ain't want the heat, because if you did, you would have swung on James and went on ahead and grabbed Beth or grabbed me or grabbed whoever you wanted to grab. So we laughing like, So James like, no, chill, y'all, chill, stop. And so Cody like, I see y'all. So Beth like, you can see me whatever. I come down there on your block. So James like, no, you're not going down there on a block. Y'all gonna make it hot. Y'all just don't get it. Now, you would think like, oh, that's so nice of James. That's nice of him. He was worried about the cops coming to his auntie house. But in real reality, you have the auntie. It's 8 people, like 8 adults stay in Beth's house and a lot of kids. You got Beth Mama's boyfriend. You have the auntie Teddy. You have her husband, which is Beth's uncle. You have their grandpapa, the grandpapa girlfriend. You have James that just come and lay and parlay all day. And then you got Gabe that he goes over there and he stays. But he be over girl's house bouncing back and forth. And then you got, which would be their kids. James had kids, you know what I'm saying, dropping them off over there, you know, so that they could be with other kids. But James, here's the catch. James moved out. He had his own spot, got his own spot. But yet he goes to his auntie the house where everybody, his aunties, where everybody lay their heads at and pay bills, and he don't pay nothing, but he going there bagging up pills, bagging up bud, and bagging up that Snow White, if you know what I mean. But then go to his crib and live peacefully. Nobody even, he does no wrong over there. He just really goes there and lay his head. And then he goes in other neighborhoods and serve, and then comes to his auntie house and bag up. Like, you're making your auntie or your family house a trap house, basically. Okay. Keep it up. But you would think like, dang, he cared about it not getting hot, but the whole time he just really cared about him not getting popped off. That's what it was. It wasn't about like, oh, the cop. No, you just didn't want to get in trouble. So boom, Cody and them, they end up, they goes, walk back, they goes back to the crib. So Beth like, I promise you, James, they got one time to pull in. Like, I thought Cody was cool, but nah, you already know how me is. Then you get in trouble, I'm gonna get in trouble, because they gonna think it's so, you know, they having their little moment. So James like, man, them, like, ain't nobody worried about them. Like, straight up, he didn't even care. He like, y'all, come on, let's flame up. So they had already rolled up blunts. So Roy flamed up his. So I'm like, y'all, like, I'm thinking about sharing away now. So I'm like, y'all, I don't think I'm gonna be able to smoke. They like, why not? And I'm like, my mama gonna know. So Beth like, I got Visine. Look, I understand that you just have my back and all, but I still don't trust you. Like, I'm a Pisces. I'm like that. Like, I get that you got my back, but I still don't trust you. I still don't trust you. Two left shoes. I don't trust you. So I'm like, no, I'm like, my mama gonna notice. And I'm like, plus I'm already late. Like, you know, I'm telling them like I'm late for curfew. So James like, let me talk to you real quick, Brody Doty, before you know what I'm saying? Before you walk away. So he comes off Beth's porch, and then we walk like a house or two down. He like, yo, he like, I'm gonna need you not to tell your mom that, you know, that was my pill. I'm like, it wasn't your pill. It was Cody pill, right? He like, yeah, but I gave it. You know what I'm saying? He like, but I gave it to him. So he like, I understood what he was coming from. But in my mind, I'm like, you don't need to come and prep talk me about not snitching. This has something to do with Cody. Like, you just happened. I didn't even know you was the one that get, like, Beth the one put that on the blast. She the one put that on the beat. I'm like, I didn't even know. I'm like, Beth the one said something. He like, what? I'm like, yeah, Beth the one told us that was your pill. That's why I wanted to come down. He like, why would she say that? I'm like, I don't know. So as I'm talking to him, he tell Beth like, hey, Beth, come here. He like, look at this, just come here. Like, basically telling her to check it out. So she walks where we at, and so he like, why you tell him that was my pill? So she like, what are you talking about? So he like, the pill that I gave Cody, why you let them know that it was my pill? She was like, because I was helping Rody Doty. He like, but still, you ain't had to say it was me. Nobody knows that I'm selling pills, or I'm like, basically he was the pusher man. He had people out there serving for him. But Cody was gonna be his first test, and it was just an epic fail. So Beth like, it wasn't like that though. I'm like, no. So I'm trying to clear it up, because now that looked messy. The way how he flipped it, the way how he flipped the script, like if we went over there to talk behind Beth's back. So I was just like, no. I'm like, it wasn't nothing like that. I'm like, I was just letting him know, like, when everything boiled down, the only reason, because he don't want me to tell my mom about the pill, that it's his pill. So she like, yeah, why would I go? It ain't like I'm telling nobody random, James. James, don't start with me. Please don't. I'm already mad, and I'm telling you, I act a fucking fool. So she, yeah, like, I would act a fucking fool, because I knew she already wanted to get Cody. I knew that she wanted to get Cody, right? So Cynthia like, y'all good? Y'all straight over here? So Cynthia like, I'm gonna go in the house, Beth. You good? So she like, yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go in the house. But Roy, Legs, the stripper girl, And James, they still was continuing to smoke. You see Beth, she goes in the house. Cynthia, she goes across the street. She's getting ready to go in the house, right? So, all right, cool. So I'm getting ready to go in the house. Now, here's the deal. When I go in the house, I'm on a mission. When I go in the house, I'm on a mission. So I put my key in the door. It's front door now opening. I hear my mom like, Rody Dody, that better be you. And I ain't say nothing. I just shut the door. I locked it and I head straight downstairs. Marky didn't have his door locked. He had it unlocked. I wiggled with the knob. Boom, I opened up. He was laying down with his back turned towards the wall. Boy, I grab him and I get on top of him. He like, what are you doing? I'm like, no. I said, no, this what you want to do? This what you looking for? And I had the peel in my hand, but it was still in the plastic bag, so I was holding his nose. He like, let me go, Rody Dody. I'm like, yeah, get loud so mama can come down here. And I was like, open your mouth. Open your mouth. So I was trying to push the peel with the plastic bag in his mouth. I'm like, this what you want to take? He like, stop. So I let him go. So I said, that's what you want to do? Huh? You popping pills? He like, nobody's popping pills. I'm like, I talked to Cody. I say, and I know where Cody get it from. So my mama like, what is going on? So he like, bro, my mama come downstairs. She like, you're late. I'm like, I'm sorry. You sorry? You look at you almost an hour late, sucker. I'm like, she like, what was you doing? I'm like, Marky, want to tell mama what I was doing? He like, no. She like, what is wrong with you? Marky, why is your shirt? Because I had his shirt. His shirt was like wrinkled up. I just wanted to hurt him so bad for making that type of choice, that type of decision, because me and Marky, we never talked about pills, or the farthest we went was maybe sipping and smoking. Nothing out the ordinary, nothing different. But now you're doing something so different that, what? So you want to do it? Let me help you do it. So my mom like, what is going on? Because she could see the tension, because I'm like, because the way I'm looking. She like, who you looking at like that? You want to get tough? Because you don't want walking up in my crib like you could walk up in my crib anytime you want, because the only thing open this late is legs and liquor stores. First off, what? That threw me off. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. Like, I was hanging with my friends. She like, you didn't hear me call your name when I heard the door? I heard the door say front door now open. And I'm like, yeah, I heard you call my... Rody Dody, keep testing me. I'm telling you, I'm going to take your privileges away. I'm going to take the phone, because I think the phone must have got your head all messed up. Outside air must have got your brain messed up too. I'm like, no, it don't. This lady said, yes, it is. You got to be losing your mind, or the air got to be getting to you for you to be sitting up here thinking you can come in anytime you want. You can't come up in here anytime you want. 5, 4. So she was counting down, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, what am I doing? She like, well, Sean, by the time I get to 1, you better be on my face in your room, clothes taken off, shower, and bed. You got up all of 15 minutes to get everything together. You understand me? You got one more strike, and I promise you, everything is going to be gone. Your phone, your privileges, your outside, especially your outside. You are almost an hour late. That's why I didn't call you. I wanted to see what you was going to do. That's why I didn't call you. 3, 2, so I hurry up. I ran. Right, and I get halfway upstairs. I'm like, but Mom, she like, Roshan, I shouldn't be able to hear you, smell you, or see you. So I go up there, and I was heated because I still wanted some more Marky. I was not done with him at all. So I take my clothes off, and I put my phone, and I put it right up under the pillow, right? I go in the bathroom. I shower. Now, I can hear my mom walking back and forth past the bathroom. So she knocks on the bathroom door. Doo. She like, don't be all day. You should have came early if you wanted to take a nice long hot shower. You got a couple of minutes. This jail time. I'm finna get ready to shut down house. So I hurry up. I come out the shower. I get ready. Boom. I go in my room. I get rested up. I get up early, right? My mom, I ain't get up to no boom, wake up. It's time for skew. None of that. I ain't get none of that. I wake up early because Marky is still on my mind. So I get myself together. I put on my clothes that I was wearing for the day askew, and I go straight downstairs. My mom's still not woke. I go straight downstairs. Marky got his door locked. So I'm like, oh. He think he's smart. So I go upstairs in the kitchen where we keep all the spare keys hanging on this calendar, because we had like a calendar that was like a puzzle, right? So it's hanging. So I take the key, la 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 la, and I unlock it, and I walk right in. I cut the light on. I'm like, get up, and I grab him, and I pick him up. I'm like, get up. No, and I slam him down. I'm like, get up. Slam him down. Get up. He like, stop. Slam him. I'm like, yeah, wake up, mom. Get up. Get up. So my mom like, what is going on downstairs in my house? Right? And you can hear her footsteps coming towards the way, so I let him go. And so I said, won't you tell mom? He like, yeah, go ahead, snitch on me. Tell me. You always telling me. I'm like, no, I'm not going to tell you. Tell on yourself. So my mama like, Rody Dody, why are you down here? And why you not ready? I'm like, I ain't ready for school. I'm like, I just got to go grab my book bag. She like, your book bag is not down here. Your book bag is not. I'm like, I just need to talk to Mark. Get out. Go to school. That's what you need to do. You need to be the first one there. Go to school. I'm like, okay, mom. Okay. I'm like, I just wanted to see, did he want me to get his? No, you don't got to. I'm going up there. I'm gonna go get his. I'm like, okay. So I'll walk off, right? Like, man, this lady is on me. Like, but my hands just needed Mark at the moment. It just needed him. But he was getting, even though I was getting yelled at, he didn't say. But I really wanted to tell my mama T. But I wasn't gonna tell her nothing. I was gonna handle it on my own. So boom, I go upstairs. I grab my book bag. My mama like, straight home. I'm like, huh? Why you look like a deer in headlights? No friend's house, no nothing. Straight home. Now, mind you, as soon as I left from school, I was gonna go see Piper, and I had to go back to the cell phone place and help out. So I was just like, I'm like, but mom was gonna stop at a friend's house, and I think I got rehearsal, then back. No friend, no outside, the rest for a day. Get the streets a break. You just ripping and running and ripping. Get the streets a break. So I'm like, okay, you can do the long face. I don't care. You heard what I said, and if you got rehearsal, you better call me and let me know you were at rehearsal. I'm like, all right. So I leave out, right? I leave out. Boom. I get to the bus stop. I see Marky Peoples and the girl that Marky liked.